Hello, hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Backpacking. With the year coming to a close, I am finally ready to tell you about my favorite pieces of gear from 2024. And this list may not be like the others. A lot of this gear is gear I've owned for a long time. Some of it isn't even made anymore. Heck, some of the companies don't even exist any longer. These are just the favorite pieces of gear I used in a couple different categories throughout 2024. Starting off with my favorite backpack of 2024, it was my Zpacks Dyneema Arc Blast. I really like the ability to arc this out and get good airflow. It holds about 55 liters total and weighs in, I want to say, around 20 ounces, so a very lightweight but fully framed bag. I do keep expecting it to break, kind of wanting it to, so I can try one of the newer versions or possibly a light AF bag. However, it just keeps on trucking. The only issue I've ever had is the bungee on the side kind of popped through, and I haven't been bothered to fix it because usually I put things on that side that don't necessarily need to be tied down. Has the ability to add upper pockets as well as hip belt pockets, and I've added water bottle and cell phone holders to it. So this is a very comfortable bag. I carried it for the 100 miles through the PCT in Washington, and I've been very happy with how lightweight and how comfortable it is, and just so gosh darn durable that I can't find a reason to replace it yet until it actually breaks. We're going on 6 years now, hundreds and hundreds of miles, and my Zpacks Arc Blast just continues to hold out. My favorite sleep system of 2024 isn't technically mine. I bought this to hopefully get my wife back out on trail, although she has yet to spend any nights in this, but it is my ZenBivy light bed in the size large. This is a 30 wide by I believe 80 inch big pad with the zip-on ZenBivy bed. This thing is so comfortable. I had it down into the 20s. It's a 25 degree rated, and I was nice and toasty with just a basic base layer on. I love that I can toss and turn and the bed stays put. My favorite pillow to use with this so far has been my Nemo Pillow. Can't use the pillow strap because it's got a hooded portion here, also insulated. So this has been nearly glamping. It is heavy. I mean, it is pounds we're talking, not ounces. But if you want ultimate comfort out on the trail, this is my setup. The ZenBivy light bed with the ZenBivy light mattress, that is, with the ZenBivy bed on top. My favorite ultralight sleep system for 2024 is this. It is my Enlightened Equipment Revelation Quilt. This is a 20 degree coming in at 17 ounces, paired with my pillow strap and my Big Sky International inflatable pillow. I'd stuff a few of my hiking clothes in there to give it a little more height since I'm very broad-shouldered. All of that paired with the Nemo Tensor sleeping pad that kept me warm through most of the 3 seasons, and that is why it is my favorite ultralight sleep system for 2024. My favorite day pack of 2024 was the Mile by Waymark Gear Co. Sadly, not only do they not make this anymore, Waymark doesn't exist anymore. I loved its lightweight form factor, its ability to carry pretty much everything I needed. Had a nice stretchy mesh pocket, although I would get hot not having any kind of a trampoline style back there. So I may try and pick up something a little different in 2025 for when I'm carrying a bit more weight or when it's hotter out there. But love the color, love the comfort. It's a shame they went out of business. So my favorite day pack for 2024 was the Mile by Waymark Gear Co. My favorite insulating layers of 2024 all go to Enlightened Equipment, with the exception of my Under Armour fleece beanie and my Zpacks possum down gloves. I rock the Torrid Apex pants, the booties, and the zippered puffy. These items help keep me warm in the single-digit temperatures of the February blizzard. I was able to spend the night, make it out fully alive. So thank you, Enlightened Equipment, for making some fantastic insulating layers. My favorite hiking clothes of 2024, starting from the bottom, we have my Temp 3s from Altra. I got the latest model. They were not nearly as wide and caused me a lot of issues, so I had to go back to the Lone Peak, but I like the slight additional stack height of the Temp. We have my Injinji. This year I found I want to say they're like Run Endurance toe socks. So they're a little bit thicker than the Run, and I found that gave me just a little more cushioning when I had an appropriately wide shoe. This worked out really nicely, helped prevent the blisters between my toes. Give and Go boxer briefs from Ex Officio. Had this pair for years and years and years. Helped keep me from chafing out there on trail. Over those I use the Under Armour 5-inch short. It's a run short. I cut out the liner. These do have a pocket and then a little cell phone pocket, which fits my phone quite nicely. Like that they're fast drying, don't weigh much, and give me lots of room for maneuvering. My Crater Lake sun hoodies. I've picked up a couple of these. It's got a lot of sun hoodies. This to me is the most versatile. It gives good weight to warmth / cool ratio, while kind of being stylish and somewhat hiding the sweat, which I appreciate. Then to match that, I have my Foster Outdoor hat. This one I like because of the mesh back. Keeps the sun off of me while still keeping me cool. Nice and easy to dunk in the water, throw on top, and matches this particular Crater Lake sun hoodie. My favorite tent for 2024 was the Z-Packs Duplex Dyneema tent. This is kind of an old reliable. I've had it since I want to say 2018. It comes in between 20 and 21 ounces with the tent stakes, which are not included when you buy it. It is spendy, but I know that it's going to keep the rain off of me. It's going to keep me comfortable, keep the bugs out, easy for me to pitch. I've got it down. I do have some lighter tarp options out there, but when I want something reliable, something easy, something I took on that 100 miles on the PCT, the Z-Packs Duplex is my favorite tent of 2024. My favorite water filter system for 2024 has been my Canuck Vecto, the glow in the dark edition, with my Sawyer Squeeze. Had this guy for a number of years. It is starting to slow down a little bit, despite my best efforts to keep it flowing. This might be the year that I grab another one, just to get a little better flow rate. But old, reliable, filters well, keep it on me when it's nice and cold outside, and the additional capacity to carry extra water, definitely helpful, especially in that 100-mile section of the PCT this year. My favorite cook set for 2024 is also my lightest setup. It is a Toaks titanium spoon. Bonus points if you use a polished bowl. Much easier to clean, easier in your mouth. In an Evernew titanium mug. I want to say this is a 450. Inside of there, keep a little cloth for drying things off. And then my little $16 BRS 3000T titanium stove and a mini Bic lighter, all nestled inside the Light AF pop sack, which, funny enough, lighter weight than the big rubber band I was using to hold it all together before. A lot of times this will ride on the outside of my Z-Packs Arc Blast backpack, up on one of the shoulder pockets. So I like having a little bag just to keep everything together, to make sure nothing pops out, nothing rattles around too much. My favorite meal company for 2024 is a new to me brand, and that is Saucefly or Luxfly Base Camp, including my favorite meal I've ever had out on trail. This is the cheese chili relleno. Everything I've had from them so far I have enjoyed. Look forward to trying more of these trail meals in 2025. And last but certainly not least, my favorite rain gear of 2025. One I use the most, good old Frog Togs rain jacket. And occasionally in the morning, if I was getting misted on, I would rock the Enlightened Equipment wind pant. They are very light and would keep some of the mist off me, just to give me that little bit of extra warmth, which I needed before I got started on trail there. A lot of times I will just hike in the shorts because I know I can dry off once I get to camp. So that was all of my favorite gear for 2024. What are some of your favorite pieces of gear you used last year? And tell me what you're excited to see in 2025. Hope to see all of you out on trail, and until I see you again, cheers.